Did Saturday's scrimmage help you solve the quarterback situation yet, or make it more difficult?
Yeah, I mean, every day I think helps us solve and gets a little closer, and it's good. We've had a lot of conversation. There's been a lot of things to evaluate and look at throughout camp, and so we're just continuing to do that. And I was told one time in my life some wise words of, when you have a big decision to make, take all the time necessary to make it. No reason to hurry into it. So we're just taking all the time we have to make a very important decision for our team and our program.
Is that a difficult kind of situation to fairly judge everyone because of the skill sets they bring and the fact that quarterbacks are off limits, so they can't necessarily run and show off that part of their package?
I mean, the way we structure practice allows for all those things to be evaluated in different ways. I mean, we're certainly not going to put those guys out there and have them be live and getting hit. That's not the answer. So. We take that into account. And, we have a very good, experienced staff that's been through a lot of situations and been around a lot of, not just quarterback competitions, but at any position. I mean, these are things that happen every training camp. I know the focus is always on quarterback, but it's part of training camp. It's what makes it great. It's what's fun about this part of the year. There's true open competition for positions, and so that's what I love about our practices. Let them be competitive. Let guys keep working and getting better and improving. And then, by the time we kick it off for the first game, we'll decide who's out there.
How's been the competition on the field? Are you guys, when you meet afterwards, you pleased with how they're competing?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it's been great. I think we have across the board in our team, we've had great competition. I think, the development of our roster that's here, the recruitment of new guys coming in has really helped us to have competitive battles at positions that have helped everyone. So I think everyone's gotten better because of it. That's what you want. It's when you're trying to build a program and get it to a certain level. That's what you need to have happen.
How did you feel the quarterbacks played Saturday?
I mean, the quarterback group as a whole there's some good and some bad. There's definitely some things we need to do better, but there's some really good things that showed. And a lot of that scrimmage was situational stuff too. So it wasn't really a ton of just getting a rhythm and just keep going out series after series. We were doing some situational stuff just based on what we need to do as a team. But there's great learning from good and bad examples. There's always great learning, and that's what we're trying to take from every practice. Of okay, this is what we did well. We need to understand why this happened that way, and okay, this is what we didn't do so good. And let's make the corrections before it becomes a true life game, and you need to make them.
Did you, at this point in camp, is your 2 deep coming into focus right now, and or is it just a situation where you guys are going to go all the way up until September 2nd?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's coming to focus. I mean, as a staff, we talk about these things almost every day. Go through the roster and who's doing what, and where we want to slide guys as far as, everyone looks at just offense, defense, but there's a lot of positions on special teams too, and then it's how many snaps is he getting, and I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. So it's certainly, taking shape. It's not set in stone. It's not written in pen yet, but, every day as it gets closer, it gets a little, more permanent.
Is that one area where you see some of the difference when you're building the program in special teams, when you see the upgrade of all the players, especially something like special teams?
Yeah, I mean, it carries over because what happens is, special teams are very important here. They're held in high regard, and we want to put our best players out there. And when the more depth you get in your roster as you build it, then you can use more bodies in different ways, as opposed to just the same guys that are also playing, 60 snaps on offense or defense, or running down and covering kicks, and so like you can space it out a little bit. Maybe they just do punt and not kickoff, or vice versa, or whatever it might be. The more depth you have, the more players you feel can help you go compete for a championship. That makes it.
You're starting the season against 23rd ranked Texas. What challenges does that pose, particularly that it's not like a cupcake team and you'll be on the road for the season opener?
I don't. There really aren't any cupcakes in Division I football. I don't know. I know that's something I think fans talk about and look at. We treat every opponent just the same. Obviously, it's a great program, and it's a road game, and I think you want to be successful. Obviously, in college football, you have to win on the road. Half your games are on the road, and so we just gotta, as a young team, learn right away. It's all part of it. I think our guys will be ready, up for the challenge. They're excited about it, and we know it's a really good football team, so it's a good test for us.
Have you decided on a place kicker yet?
No, but those guys, it's the same way. There's some separation starting to be created, and we're going to keep battling with those guys. Today's a day that we're not kicking with those guys. It's a down day for them. They've been kicking several days in a row, but we'll continue to look at that and evaluate it. And, I like our competition there too. It's been good. I think it's been healthy competition with those guys.
As Conyers showed, I know last week when we were here, he made a pretty big hit and led to an interception. Has he showed that he's maybe further along than you thought he was?
Who was that again?
Conyers.
Oh, Conyers. Yeah, Denzel is, he's right in that area now of almost being 100%. He's not yet, and I think our training staff, strength staff, has done a really good job of managing that. We've had him full go some days and shut him down some days, and just trying to keep us. We're not overworking his knee. So we're all looking forward to anticipating for when he's back full speed, able to help us. When that will be, if that'll be week 1, I don't know yet. We'll just see. We're taking that day to day, and the biggest thing for us is keeping him not frustrated about it, because he wants to be out there, and he's a very willing guy, and we want to make sure that his body is right before we put him in a position like that. When
you saw him make, I don't know if you saw the hit he made that led to the interception, but when you see him make a physical play like that, do you, as a coach, say, yeah, that's great, or do you hold back and say, I hope, it's not too early to make a play like that?
Yeah, no, it's all good to see that. I mean, I think anytime you see a guy, making full speed reactions, and I know the play you're referring to in a scrimmage, I mean, that's a good thing to see.
Was there anybody else in a scrimmage that made a statement to you, made a move, a young guy, in these battles for jobs in the 2 deep?
There's a lot of those guys. I mean, probably like you saw last year, there's several guys that'll start creeping up and popping up, making plays on special teams, and then you'll start seeing more and more on offense, defense as we keep going. I think our freshman class really understands the importance of special teams. They're working hard at that, and that's usually where you kind of cut your teeth. They can get out on the field, and so that's the angle we're hoping for with all those guys.
Take 2 more. Coach, from what you've seen in camp, do you think Ty Johnson is poised to take yet another step forward in his development this year?
Yeah, Ty's he's a professional. I mean, he's focused and hardworking, and all those attributes you could name. That's Ty, and so he's very serious about what he does. He's having a great camp, and yeah, I see no reason why not. He's extremely talented, and he's going to get the ball.
When you're judging competitiveness from kids, how can you tell from a recruiting class? What do you look for in competitive guys in the program?
Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of, when you get to know people, you get a feel. I mean, I think when you're around someone that's ultra competitive, you can kind of sense it, feel it. It's not a perfect science. I think that's probably the number one attribute in recruiting, but that, you can't always quite measure that. I think you talk to people around that young man and find out, and just like I said, spend time and get a feel for it. But that's the thing, man. You get a guy that's competitive, he's usually going to find a way to get things done, no matter what his level of ability is.
And is Caleb and Bryce Brand, are they back yet from their injuries?
No, they're not. They're kind of in and out. So in today's practice, they won't be participating in what we're doing today, but they'll be back soon. They're not far off.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay. Thank you.